power. It shapes every relationship you have, whether you see it or not. Some people master it, others are crushed by it. The question is, which one will you be? Welcome to 10-Minute Books, the channel where we take the world's most powerful books and break them down into clear, practical lessons you can absorb in just 10 minutes. Today, we're exploring one of the most fascinating and controversial books ever written about influence, manipulation, and strategy, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book has been called everything from a ruthless playbook to a timeless manual for survival. Politicians, CEOs, athletes, and even entertainers have used it to understand the hidden rules of power. Some read it to protect themselves, while others read it to gain the upper hand. In this summary, we'll walk through some of the most striking laws, unpack the lessons, and reflect on what they mean for us today. Before diving into the laws, Greene makes one thing very clear. Power is everywhere. It shapes relationships at work, in families, in politics, and in friendships. Whether we like it or not, power dynamics exist. You don't have to be a king, a president, or a CEO to play the game of power. Every time you negotiate a raise, compete for attention, or try to influence others, you are in it. Greene argues that ignoring power doesn't make you immune, it just makes you vulnerable. So, let's explore how the 48 laws reveal the hidden strategies of human interaction. The first few laws are about positioning yourself wisely. Law 1. Never outshine the master. If you're too brilliant, too charming, or too visible in front of your boss, mentor, or leader, you risk making them feel insecure. And insecure leaders can become dangerous. The lesson? Make those above you feel comfortable, respected, and superior. It protects you from envy. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Transparency is not always your friend. If people know your full plan, they can block you, undermine you, or use it against you. Greene advises, reveal only what you must, and let mystery work in your favor. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. In a noisy world, fading into the background means being powerless. To be remembered, you must stand out. That might mean bold moves, dramatic gestures, or unique ideas, but the bottom line is clear. Invisibility kills influence. Notice how these early laws set the stage for survival. They're about avoiding unnecessary enemies, protecting yourself, and being noticed for the right reasons. Some of Greene's laws sound extreme, but they reflect harsh truths from history. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. This one is shocking. Greene argues that leaving an enemy standing only gives them time to rebuild, seek revenge, and strike back. History shows countless leaders who were destroyed because they showed mercy too soon. The takeaway: if you must fight, make sure it's decisive. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness. It might be pride, greed, insecurity, or even a hidden desire. Greene's advice is simple but unsettling. Find the soft spot, and you gain control. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. This law warns against being too eager to accept gifts, favors, or shortcuts. What looks free often comes with hidden strings attached. Paying your own way gives you independence, while accepting too much from others puts you in their debt. These laws are not about kindness or morality, they're about survival in a world where power struggles are constant. Not all the laws are ruthless. Some are about subtle influence and building long-term strength. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. If you are always available, people take you for granted. But when you withdraw strategically, your value increases. Think of a rare gem it's treasured because it's hard to find. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Carry yourself with dignity, confidence, and self-respect. If you don't project authority, others won't treat you with it. Greene emphasizes, act like a king or queen, and others will respond accordingly. Law 48. Assume formlessness. The final law is perhaps the most powerful. Be adaptable. Rigidity is dangerous because it makes you predictable and easy to defeat. The strongest individuals and organizations shift, adapt, and remain fluid, like water. These subtle laws remind us that influence isn't always about domination. Sometimes it's about perception, presence, and flexibility. Now let's look at a few more of Greene's most powerful laws to round out the picture. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Greene notes that power often comes from delegation. If others do the heavy lifting while you claim the spotlight, your reputation grows while your workload shrinks. Think of great leaders who rarely execute tasks themselves, they orchestrate. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to self, interest, never to mercy. People are more likely to act when they see personal benefit. Instead of begging or appealing to kindness, Greene advises framing your request so that helping you also helps them. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Stay independent. By refusing to tie yourself too closely to one person, group, or cause, you remain flexible and unpredictable. Commitment can be a trap. Freedom gives you options. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. Greene explains that humans crave purpose and faith. Those who provide a vision, whether true or not, can inspire loyalty and obedience. From cult leaders to charismatic CEOs, history is full of examples of this law in action. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Patience is a weapon. Acting too soon can ruin opportunities. Acting too late can mean missing them altogether. Power comes to those who can sense the right moment and strike with precision. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. When people are angry or emotional, they are easier to manipulate. Staying calm while others lose control gives you the upper hand. Greene suggests that if you can provoke others into overreacting, you win. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People resist sudden, sweeping changes. If you want to transform a system, do it gradually. Promise improvement while keeping some familiar traditions intact, and people will follow more willingly. It's important to note that the 48 Laws of Power is not a book of ethics. Greene doesn't tell you what's right or wrong. Instead, he shows you what works and what doesn't based on centuries of human behavior. Some readers find the book dark, even manipulative. Others see it as brutally honest. The truth likely lies in between. These laws don't force you to be ruthless. They simply show you the rules of the game. How you use them is up to you. Think of it like fire. It can burn and destroy, or it can warm and protect. Power is the same. It depends on how you wield it. So, what's the big takeaway? The 48 Laws of Power teach us that power is everywhere, whether in personal relationships, the workplace, or global politics. You can't avoid it. But by understanding how it works, you can protect yourself from manipulation, spot dangerous players, and if you choose, gain influence yourself. The laws range from the subtle, like cultivating absence, to the ruthless, like crushing enemies. But together, they form a toolkit for navigating human nature. That was The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, broken down in under 10 minutes. Which law do you find the most useful or the most dangerous? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this summary, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to 10-Minute Books, and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly breakdowns of life-changing books. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power, but wisdom is knowing how to use it.